Okay, on the warm-up, make sure it's written correctly. Order does matter. All right, product means I'm multiplying, so this should just be 7n. Because it says subtract it from in the word from, okay, that means this is a turnaround word. We got to switch the order. So this would be 2n minus 9. Okay, so check it or correct it. On number 3, again, we had less than. And then when I see the word then or, if I see from, that is a turnaround word. So I'm taking this back part, put it to the front. The quotient of a number and -5, quotient is division. So this would be n over -5. Then 1 less than, that would be -1. Because it says times the sun, times the is a parentheses word. So it should be 3, open the parentheses, then n plus 10, close parentheses, is the equal, the word for equal, and then 24. So either check it or correct it, please. All right, here this is the difference of twice the number and 3 is 21. Twice the number would be 2n. Difference is subtraction. So the difference between twice the number and 3 is equal -21. All right, now when we get to, oh no, it doesn't start till number 7. All right, number 6, again, we have an equation because the word is. It says we have 1/3 of a number increased by 8. A third is showing multiplication, so it's 1/3 n. Increase is addition, so plus 8 equals 37. 7 and 8 are inequalities. If I see the word at most, that is the less than or equal to symbol. So x is at most 6, so x is less than or equal to 6. And then it says you must be at least 18 years old to vote. At least is the greater than or equal to symbol. So x or n is greater than or equal to 18. Okay, don't forget those words. You're going to use that blue foldable again, especially for your activity today. All right, after that blue foldable, we were finishing these notes. I think we stopped at 15 and 16. Oh, it's going to go in after we finish the notes. Yeah, it'll go on the next available page. Okay, so we ended with equations, writing equations. We're going to finish equalities and then a mixed application, a mixed practice. And then we're going to look at some formulas at the very end, okay? Some real world application. So 15, since we have S8 less than, that word, that then was a turnaround word. So I had to switch the order, putting the product of 6 and a number first, then -8. The is was the equal sign, and then it says again less than. So again, we have a switch, a turnaround. We had 2 turnarounds here. On 16, just you have to know that the same as was your equal word. Same as is means translates as equal. So this one's pretty simple. This is a product of a number 2, so that's just 2n. Is the same as, that's the equal, and then the sum of n and 11. So n plus 11. All right, so now when we get into inequalities, we're going to have to use the less than, greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than and equal to. And we're looking for words to correlate with that symbol. All right, so the first one is straight to the point. It says greater than. So the greater than symbol is this symbol here. Okay, so all we're going to do is the number n first is greater than 5. And we're done. We're just writing the inequality. But when you get to 18, you have to know what the word at most, that phrase, what symbol correlates with at most. That is the less than or equal to symbol. So a number is at most 24. That would be n is less than or equal to 24. Okay. Extend my page. 19 is straight, pretty direct on the symbol because it says greater than or equal to. So that has to be greater than or equal to that symbol. A number is greater than or equal to -3. So n is greater than or equal to -3. The keyword on 20 is a minimum. If it's a minimum, then it's greater than or equal to. So a minimum number of 6, so n is greater than or equal to 6. 21, a number is at least, okay? If I see the phrase at least, again, that's going to be greater than or equal to. So n is greater than or equal to 7. All right. Finish the last 3. Let's check your understanding in class, and then we're going to go to the mixed application. Oh, I know what I forgot to open. I got to do it here in a second. All right, check your 22 through 24. I underlined the key word. Make sure you have the correct symbol that correlates with that phrase. Okay. All right, so now we're going to have some mixed practice. I'm going to pretty much I'm trying to think if there's any. We'll do a set and then we'll do just odds. All right, so you're going to have some real world application with some formulas that you'll see in science or in chemistry, which is a type of science. All right, so if it's an unknown, we just need to give a variable for that. You might have more than one variable on these mixed applications. So like if I start out on 25, it says a bus can hold a maximum of 60 people. The key word is right there. The minute I see maximum, that means I have an inequality that's less than or equal to. So a bus can hold a maximum of 60 people. The number of people, I'm going to say P is my unknown. So I'm just saying P is less than or equal to 60. Now you can change that to an X. You can change that to an N. Doesn't matter. The variable doesn't matter. It's what's the inequality symbol. That's what has to be correct. So you got to pay attention to all the keywords to make sure you know the difference between if it's going to be an equation versus an inequality. So it says Andy makes 5 less than double what Hunter makes. Because we're talking about what Andy makes, that's an equal. Okay. What I'm gonna say is I'm just because we don't know what Andy makes, and we don't know what Hunter makes. So I'm just gonna say my A represents Andy, just so you know, and my H represents Hunter. Okay. All right, but I can show 5 less than double what Hunter makes. I can write an expression for that. How would I write that? 5 less than double what Hunter makes. 1, you see this word than, that's a turnaround word. So what part has to come first? Yeah, double what Hunter makes. We don't know what Hunter makes, so I'm going to put 2H for Hunter to show double what Hunter makes. Then I need to show 5 less than that, so that'll be -5. And now all I have to do is say Andy makes 5 less than double what Hunter makes. All I need to do is put an A there. So my equation is A equals 2H minus 5. 2h minus 5. Right here, I need to work a minimum of 10 hours a week to afford my car. Right there, because I see minimum. What inequality symbol is that for that word? Greater than or equal to. Yeah. So I'm just going to say, we're talking about the minimum amount of hours per week. You can say X is greater than or equal to 10, or H, your hours, needs to be greater than or equal to 10. Doesn't matter. Just make sure it's the variable is greater than or equal to 10. All right, so we have volume is mass divided by density. This is a formula. We have the word V. Yeah, V for volume equals mass divided by density. Yeah, M over D. Yes, that's it. That is your formula. All right, so then it says I want to eat at least 4 cupcakes. Right there, there's the key word, at least. What inequality is that?
6 less than.
No. 29. At least. If I see this phrase, what? Yeah, it is a greater than or equal to. So what symbol do you want to use?
X.
Okay, X is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, what variable, excuse me. All right, 30 says, I can have at most 5 friends over. Okay, that is less than or equal to? Yes, good. Okay, so you're going to have some mixed practice here. You make sure you're looking at keywords that indicate an inequality symbol versus an equation. Okay, I just want to talk about 35 together real quick. 35, yeah, because it's another formula. Okay. All right. 35 says the temperature in degrees Celsius is 5/9 times the difference between the temperature and Fahrenheit, and 32. Okay, so right here where it says the degrees Celsius is, right there where I get into that is, right? So what this first sentence is talking about is the Celsius. Yeah, it's an equation. So I'm going to put C for Celsius and then equals. Okay? So 5/9 times the difference. So do y'all see this right here where it says times D? Because we're doing 5/9 times the difference between the temperature in Fahrenheit and 32, right? Yeah, so we need parentheses. We're going to put 5/9 in front of the parentheses because it's 5/9 the. And then we're going to show the difference between the temperature in Fahrenheit and 32. Yep, F minus 32. And that is the formula to convert to Celsius. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put some time on the board for you to complete the remaining problems. We're going to check these in class. So you're doing 31 to 38. Okay. You can check with your number to check your understanding. All right, guys, check your, oh, it's not on there. Check your answers. Check your answers. Check and correct. Okay. Check and correct. All right, so 31, because it had maximum, forgot to underline that. We had an inequality. You could have H is less than or equal to 2, or X is just a variable, less than or equal to 2. 32 was an equation because of the word total. So I used F for fries and B for burgers. So 2F plus 2B equals 1680. Okay, check it or correct it. Because I saw at least that was an inequality, so I had H for my hours is greater than or equal to 1. It says the speed limit. The limit tells me I can't go past. So I use S for speed. S is less than or equal to 20. 35 and 36 were equations. 36 was talking about perimeter. And then it said the word is right here. Twice the, because it had twice the, there's parentheses, yes. Yeah.
Can you subtract 4 from E plus C
Can I subtract 4 from,
on the 37?
can I subtract 4 from E plus C?
Yeah.
No, because it has the sum of it is, so you have to have the E plus C as your sum, and then is your equal. Okay, so check, we should have perimeter equals, this is this twice these, that was parenthesis words, 2 parentheses L plus W, and then 37. I'll put it, it's up, I'll put it back up there. Okay, so this goes in after your blue foldable. So glue this down, and then glue down your warm up. And here's your list of your laptop.